Wait, is that not Diana I see over there with that handsome man? Wow, some women can really be unfaithful. No, I must inform her husband of this. She might be caught red-handed. How can a woman be so unfaithful? After carrying yourself as a first-class lady and making our husband compare us to you? You go about whoring. My husband keeps comparing me to you all the time. Telling me that I should be calm and collected like you are, not knowing there is this giant skeleton in your closet. I must disgrace you today and that Collins too. Next time he won't marry a woman above him. With this your jobless and level of education, you dare to marry this kind of woman. It serves him right. Let me call him to inform him what his unfaithful wife is doing. Collins.
Yes, Mavis. What is it? Why are you calling me this hour?
I say you won't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes.
And what has that got to with me? What your eyes see is your own business. How do I come into your business? Why are you disturbing me, self?
My friend, humble yourself and let me speak to you. You are being cheated on.
Wait, what did you mean?
Come and see, your wife is cheating on you with this handsome man.
My wife with the man? This can't be.
I have seen them with my two eyes. The worst part is that the man looks very handsome and rich, which you are far from. In fact, you don't stand a chance against this man. Before you realize your wife will elope with him. After all, you know your wife is way out of your league. In fact, they look so perfect together. They are like match made in heaven.
Where are they? I'm coming there right now.
They are at KFC, also the big restaurants. You better get here fast, but please don't mention my name when you come. I don't want any trouble. I could have chosen to ignore, but you know how kind I am.
All right, thanks. So, Diana, this is what you have been up to.
My husband, calm down. It's not what you think.
Keep your stupid mouth quiet. I would have missed the chance to catch you red-handed. So this is the time man you have been sleeping with? Oh, I see. I eventually caught you, red-handed, and there it is. The very line every cheater uses when they are caught. It is not what I think. Then what is it? Gentlemen, watch your manners. And you, homewrecker, how dare you seduce my wife? Do you know who am I? Am not to be trifled with. Like I care about that, whole wrecker, and it's written all over your grumpy face. You dare to seduce my wife with your wealth. You think I have not seen money before or what? See the rubbish he is telling me. You are nothing but a womanizer. Wife stealer? How dare you try to steal my wife?
Dear, stop it. You are making a scene. Dear, stop it. Please stop. Please stop it. You are embarrassing me. My dear, I have told you to be patient in every situation. The man you attack is my boss. We went out for a business meeting and to get something to eat on way back. You really embarrassed me and him. How could you beat up my boss and put him in such a state?
I don't care who he is. Even if he was the president of this country, I would still beat him black and blue. How dare he seduce my wife in the name of he is your boss?
My dear, calm down. I have told you, he really is just my boss and God is my witness.
And I am not done with you yet. So because I lost my job and I have been depending on you for these few years, you decided not to respect me, and even as far as to cheat on me. You have even sleeping around with men. If not that, I don't take delight in beating women. I would have beaten you black and blue.
I have never cheated on you ever since we met. Please don't run me with false accusations.
You think I trust you? No, never. Now I understand why you have been coming home late. You have been sleeping around with your boss and giving me the excuse that you are working overtime.
My dear, please, enough of this.
Stupid. Unfaithful woman. That's why it's not good for a man to depend on a woman. Just because I lost my job. See the way my wife is sleeping around with men. I perceive the men to be many. I think I need to start following her around. Yes, I will do just that. Going somewhere?
Yes, my dear. I am heading to the hospital to see my boss. He is now in the hospital because of what you did.
Oh, I see. So you think I am fool, right? I know that I had just an excuse for you to go and meet your lover.
My dear, will you stop that? I have told you he is just my boss.
And so? I have seen my bosses sleeping with their workers, and your case is no different.
Honey, please stop it. There is nothing between my boss and I, and heaven is my witness. I don't know where you heard it from, but trust me, I am your wife of many years. Please trust me and don't trust the voice of stranger, because I can't do such thing, and God forgive me that I do such a thing.
Alright, fine. If you still insist, I will try to buy what you are saying on the condition that you let me go with you to the hospital.
Alright, fine. Come with me. In fact, it's even the best opportunity for you to render an apology to my boss.
Alright, if you insist, I will apologize to him.
Madam Lo, it's nice to meet you. I am here to see your husband. I hope he is all right by the grace of God. Yes, he is. And who might you be? I am Diana, his secretary.
And she is also your husband's mistress. Did you know your husband has been sleeping with her?
What are you talking about? Honey, please stop it. Please, I beg you.
Don't beg me. Did you think of me? When you were busy sleeping with your boss?
What?
Oh yes. These two has been sleeping around together under the pretext of boss and employee. In fact, the reason why your husband is in the hospital is because I gave him the beatings of his life after I caught them red-handed.
No wonder he won't tell me what happened to him. Oh dear, how could you be this mean and heartless? Why are you doing this all to me? I am your wife.
Exactly how I wish you had thought of that before opening your legs for other men. But not to worry, I will send you back to your parents' house. I can't be waking and sleeping with a prostitute.
Madam, I am very sorry for what my husband did to your husband. Please trust me, there is nothing between us. Please don't mind his words, there is no truth in them. You homewrecker, how dare you sleep with my husband? What your husband said must be true. I will deal with that man very well. How dare he cheat on me? After all that we have been going through. Men can't be trusted, only loyal when they are poor. The moment they start to see money, they start to sleep around with different ladies. I will not forgive him for this, and it's all thanks to you, homewrecker. Nonsense. Oh Collins, you are a devil in disguise. In fact, you have been sent to ruin my life. How can you be so evil? It's enough that you accuse me wrongly. But how could you cause problems for my boss? Did you know this could lead to be severe damage in their marriage?
Well, he should know of his marriage before sleeping with my wife.
How can you be this evil? After everything I am doing for you, you still remain paranoid, selfish, egoistic, evil and mean. Why did I even marry you to begin with? You truly are such a monster.
Yes, I knew it. Just because you think you are doing something for me, so you think you can just be sleeping around with men? Women, I am not surprised the moment a man is down. That is when they show their true colors. You were the true picture of a monster, Diana, and I am sending you back to your parents' house.
Boss, I have come to apologize to you for what my husband did to you. Please forgive me. I'm truly sorry, sir, about that.
Diana, I actually was about to call you for that. I am sorry, but I can't work with anymore. You are fired with immediate effect. You are to move out of the company apartment immediately. In fact, you have less than 24 hours to pack your things and move out. See the account for your severance pay on your way out.
Oh, sir, please, I am so sorry. Please forgive me for the harm my husband has accused you.
You have no idea the harm your husband has cursed me. Such audacity. He even went as far to rant nonsense to my wife, and now she has left me. My wife packed her things and left me while I was still in the house.
I am truly sorry, boss. Please forgive me.
Enough, Diana. Leave my office. I can't work with any longer. In fact, your very presence annoys me. You should be thankful I didn't have the both of you arrested for assault. Now leave my side. Why are you packing your belongings? Are you leaving me? Are you trying to ditch me for your boss? Huh. I knew it, this day would eventually come. I knew you would elope with your lover.
Oh, my husband, you're back. I was actually waiting for you. The things is, I was fired today and my boss has give us less than 24 hours to pack out of this place.
What? How can your boss be so mean after all their years that you have been working with him? How could he do such a things?
Well, we are lucky we didn't end up behind bars after what you did to him. I told you there was nothing between my boss and me, but you never believed me and you went ahead to cause more trouble to him. Now his wife has left him and apparently I am to blame for it. So he says he can no longer have me in his company, he can no longer work with me. Then we are asked to leave the company apartment.
Now that he has asked us to pack out of this place, where are we going?
Well, for me, I'm moving back in with my parents. I don't know where you will going. I think you should find a place to settle yourself, a place.
What do you mean that I should find a place to settle myself? Have you forgotten that we are husband and wife, and we must always stick together? What do you mean? You are going back to your parents' house? Are you trying to divorce me? Have you forgotten marriage is for better or worse?
Honey, I am not trying to divorce you, but as the situation is, you can't move with me to my parents' house. That will be very embarrassing. In fact, my parents will not allow it, so you find a place to settle for now while I go back to my parents' house, and then we will sort things out in the process. Please, goodbye.
I see, but I have no place to go and you know it. I am broke after I lost my job. You were the only one I could depend on. You've been my everything. Where do I go now?
You know all this, but you went ahead to cause so much trouble. Now see what you have brought upon us. You never listened to me, no matter what I said to you. Well, I think you should settle in with your friend Patrick for the time being, because seriously I can't move in with you into my parents' house. I will be leaving now. Take care of yourself.
Patrick, I am in trouble. I need your help. Please, can I stay with you for some time? My wife and I have been driven out of the company house. What? Why? What happened? Well, you know that day when your wife called me and told me she had seen my wife and a certain man in the restaurant downtown. I went there and I beat the man up. Unfortunately for me, he turned out to be the house of my wife. And his wife left him because of this. So he took his frustrations on my wife and fired her. And you know we are living in a company apartment, so he gave us less than 24 hours to leave the house. My wife has moved back to her parents' house, and you know as a man I have some dignity. I can't tag along with my wife to my in-law house, so please accommodate me for the time being. My wife will sort out things very soon. I'm very sorry, Collins, but I can't help you with your situation. You know I live with a woman, so I can't accommodate you here in this very house. I'm very sorry, but I have no option. You can seek help from somewhere. What, Patrick? What do you want me? Everything that happened to me is your wife's fault. She is the one who told me my wife was cheating on me with a man, and I went there and I beaten the man. And all the cum. You and your wife are the reasons for everything that is going on. What is so wrong for you to accommodate me for just a few days, weeks, or even months? What? My wife? How does my wife come into this? And even if she did tell you something like that, I am very sure she did not tell you to go and beat up that person. And how do I even come in? Oh, all the same, I'm sorry if my wife is the reason for all these troubles. But I really cannot accommodate you in this house. Please find us somewhere else to go. Oh God, where do I go? What have I done? I have ruined my own wife and myself. How can I be so stupid towards such a loving and caring wife? Now that I have realized the harm I have caused, there really was nothing between my wife and her. I don't even know what possessed me to act so arbitrary. How I wish I can go back into the harm I have caused with my own hands. I have destroyed the career of such a perfect wife. Oh, she is so good and kind to me. This Mavis is surely a witch. She is the reason why my home is broken. God shall surely punish her. She shall have no peace in her life. Wicked witch. Oh God, please touch my wife and let her forgive me. I know she barely holds grudges, but this time around I really hurt her feelings and I must go find her and apologize to her, and I promise to make it up to her.